Hey everyone, I'm Jack, UI UX designer, illustrator, animator, donut connoisseur. Happy Monday. This week's gonna be a little strange for my stream schedule. You'll notice, the morning people, the early morning stream folks, I guess early for me, will be happy to know that I'll be streaming Monday and Wednesday at this 8 a.m. time, 8 a.m. Pacific, 8 a.m. Eastern. That would be 5 a.m. Pacific, but welcome everybody. Yes, I'll be streaming early both days during the week this week. A little bit of a strange schedule because I'm trying to keep the weekend clear because this weekend is a holiday. So, yeah. Today we're going to be working on Yoann Turpin's artwork, more of it again. I'm going to switch over so we can take a look at that. And you can see I've got my notes up here. I didn't realize I had made them giant all caps last time. Just some notes about what we need to kind of focus on getting done today, or in general, to kind of finish this up. So, the first thing is I've got to get the rest of these speakers in here. You can notice I've still got kind of my sketch where I kind of block them in, so I need to get a set of speakers down here. I'll probably focus on getting that one done first, and then we'll move on to the two in perspective up here. To finish everything out, and that's going to finish out the speakers. And then I've got a couple of things I need to just kind of deal with, a couple of perspective issues, and I need to add some cast shadows. We need to deal with the text, and we need to add some texture. So we're in the home stretch. Our list is a lot shorter than it has been, for sure. So last week, if you missed, we added in the amp situation and the scaffolding. So that's where we're at with that. Yeah. Welcome, Corey. I'm just taking a look back through. I know I have saved. I typically do a Google image search when I'm looking for references. So let's see if I can find some speakers. Although I think they'll probably just kind of look like the existing amp that I have, just with less components, potentially. Alright. And more boxy, without the fancy edges on them. I'm sure somebody will come in and school me on speakers at some point. So let's start with this. And I made this a fabric material, I guess you can call it that. For the amp, a pattern, so I should be able to just use that. Oh, you know what? It didn't copy everything. Let's go back out here. I want to make sure that I grab all of this. So let's grab both of these. And we're going to make sure that these are grouped as well. And I missed the handle. I must have done all these separately. Hey Jane, welcome! Now we're gonna grab all of this, make another group, copy it, back all the way out. Turn on my reference layer here. And for start, I just need to get rid of this. I'm gonna make sure that transform pattern tiles is turned off. So that way when I drag this over, my pattern is just going to scale. Well, it's not going to scale, it's going to do the opposite. It's just going to move. Make sure this is centered. Don't need that. I don't think we need these edges anymore. I don't think that would be the case for these speakers. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull those out. And see if we need anything else. I did a Google search for concert speakers. Just making sure I have the detailing accurate. It actually looks like there might be a little, like, boxed in area at the top. So I think we should add that as well. So let's grab this. And there's like some that have 2 speakers and then like that area. Find this. I'm gonna lock that and then just pull this up a little bit. And this is gonna be, actually, let's go into this group. Similar. I want to make sure this is the same width. I think this needs to be a little bit taller, actually. Slightly round corners. Around these more. Actually, I'm gonna make a copy of this and you'll see why. I want to make a triangle up here. Copy and paste and bring this down. Where is it? Where's our Pathfinder? And this area in the middle is actually going to be lighter, so I'm going to cut this out of everything. Like so. Lock this group again, and then just, let's set this up. Hey Kevin, welcome. Alright, that was pretty good. Just double checking here. Because the other, so basically the other one will look the same. Just shorter. Oh, you know what? I didn't grab everything. There we go. And I think that's gonna be it. I suppose for these we could add a little bit more detail. Extend this up a little bit more. How have you been, Kevin? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, where did that go? My circle mysteriously disappeared. That's okay, we can bring it back. Okay. Speaker 1. And then this one. Come on. There we go. Let's do the other style. I think that's all we need. I do think that's all we need. Actually, pull this out. Alright, I'm gonna make sure that I have these on my sketch layer. feel like these need to be a little bit smaller. Let's see. Maybe not. Alright, now I need to deal with this, so how I'm gonna do that is I'm probably gonna do all of this for now. Actually, I'm just gonna cut. And I just want to keep this for reference to know like the size I need to make this approximately. I'm going to do the same thing I did for the amp and just scale it down. Put it in place. Approximately. Now we can deal with the sides. Draw myself out some lines first. Ooh, you know what? I don't think I like that. Okay, that looks better. Honestly though, I think this needs to be a little bigger. A little bit too small. Okay, I'm happy with that. I know this seems crazy, but trust me. I'm just gonna make a copy of this as is. I'll need to change the lighting on this, but I just want to have a copy up here. These are going to need to be similar but different. I don't need this anymore. Group. I just like this group. Sean's here. Hey, Sean. Sean and I will be live a little bit later today. An hour after I'm done streaming. In the Firefly Discord if you want to come hang out with us. What I'm gonna do, actually, for this situation, I'm just gonna grab another face here and get it into place. Oop, nope, don't do that. Approximately. It doesn't do perfect. Okay, so that should keep the shading correct, and I do need to go back out here. I want to make sure I'm following the same kind of perspective on this. Or I mean the same scale. It's early. And then I do the same thing. Could I have made both of the speakers exactly the same? Yeah, probably. But what's the fun in that? Alright, that looks good. Speakers look good. Thanks, Sean. I don't need this piece anymore. I just want to zoom out and see how they like them. Actually, I'm gonna add a hand. These have like handles on the sides. I'm gonna add that in, but I think this needs to be farther out a little bit. Personally, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Don't really need these anymore. Group this. Select this group. I think I need to cut these a little shorter. Yep. A little shorter still. Might be okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna make the whole side lighter for now before I add the shading into the sides, because I need to get rid of these temporary ones I had behind. Where are they? Oh, and I can get rid of this. Okay. And I don't need these anymore, they're on my sketch layer. So, there we go. Gonna take a look at it. Just zoomed out and make sure I'm happy with everything. I mean, we could add another tiny speaker somewhere. Maybe behind this. Let's see. Oh, that wouldn't make any sense. Why would you want a speaker behind that? I'm not totally in love with the placement of this one. Yeah, I don't love any of that. This becomes too many speakers. Tall one or short one? Sean's saying, what? It's too loud in here. I don't know. The tall one makes sense to me, but it also covers up more of this, so you know. Something to consider. Tall looks fine. Size coin. We'll leave it for now. Because I want to get the oh, we could do one on like a stand as well. Anyways, I want to get these handles into the sides before I add shading onto the side panels. So let's go in here. I don't actually need this back piece anymore. It's just occupying space. So goodbye. And I'm making this smaller so I have an idea of the actually, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna change the color of this just so I can see the two panels. I hate when it does this. Oh my god, come on. Little trick there. When you're struggling with the perspective. What are you snapping to right now? Hello, Arshia, welcome. Kevin is saying, Sean, you couldn't hear a dump truck driving through a nitroglycerin plant. What is that? A movie? That's a quote from a movie. I'm like unsure of the movie title. Someone knows. Someone in the chat has to know. Chat always knows. How am I? I'm good. How are you? It's from Christmas Vacation. Okay. It's very topical. I like it. Alright, I need to fix my colors. I've got all kinds of stuff going on right now. Alright. This is gonna be lighter. On this side. My color. There it is. All my panels are messed up. So 50. And then I need to make another lighter panel in here. Correct. I need a little bit up on this. There are so many ways I can do this to make it easier on myself, but alright, now before I do the inside, I'm gonna tackle the outside a little bit. This has a little bit of depth to it. And this is so small, I'm probably just gonna give it one color, but I changed my mind. Okay, there we go. I think I'm just gonna do it flat. these were all in a group, but they're acting like they're not. Alright. Really need this anymore, but... Alright, that looks pretty good to me. Hey, Unicorn. I'm gonna see if I can get this. I don't think I will. Maybe. Hey, Shruffle. How's it going? Oh, wrong button. Alright. Looking pretty good. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. Let's take a look at our layers. Let's put this over here. Okay, I think I have this sorted now. Darshana, welcome. Let's double check. Yeah, 'cause I think I want these to be in front. Yes. Yep. Just a minor detail. Actually, let's hold off on that. Let's keep these all the same. And we're gonna add Sarah, welcome. Alejandro, oh welcome. All kinds of new folks joining. Welcome everybody. Jane's got to restart. I've scuppered my computer. I've never heard that phrase before. I need to restart. What am I making? I'm making an album cover. So let me just do a quick, we'll take a quick detour for all the new folks joining to my Behance. So this is for Yoann Turpin. Yoann's music is actually playing in the background of the stream. So I make album art for Yoann. This is for the Chipsong Book Volume 12. Done a couple of those. Let me grab my Behance really quickly. I've been having a terrible time getting Behance to load my profile lately. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. I don't know what's going on. Alright, so we're on the Behance for my work. And I'm just gonna scroll down here. This is one we've done for Yoann. I'm trying to find one of the Chipsong books. This is another one. So I've done a couple of these before, including a couple Chipsong books. Here's volume. This is volume 11. And I know there's a volume. This is another one. I'm trying to find volume 10. This is another one we've done. So we've done quite a few of them. Here's volume 10. Oh, I did like 3 in a row there. Alright, so you can see the general look and feel of some of these that we've done in the past, but the Chipsong book, we kind of have an unintentional theme going here. So we'll just do kind of like a... There we go. Volume 10, Volume 11. You can see these kind of like landscape kind of things going on. Space landscapes, I guess you can call them. So this is volume 10, this is volume 11, and then this is going to be volume 12. So we're kind of keeping a similar feel. Yoann asked specifically for a keyboard, guitar, launching into space on this one. So that's what we're going for, although we're still kind of keeping a similar type of thing going on with the landscape and everything. Similar elements from the last ones, kind of building upon it. So that's what we're working on. This will be album art. If you want to go, and I've got links to Yoann's work in the description of the video if you want to go and support the his music. Links to Bandcamp, Apple Music, Amazon, SoundCloud, all Spotify, all of those. You have looked a lot at Romain Tristram's work. I don't know who that is. So, no idea. I'm doing a Google search. Oh, yeah, I mean, certainly, you know, I'm not the first person to do isometric work or just like, you know, work in vector in general. I would say this person's making probably more use of gradients in their work than what I typically like to use, but I can see the similarities. Yeah, I've never seen this person's work before. When does this happen? While I'm streaming and I'm working on some art, so I just did a little bit of a recap of what we're working on, some album art for Yoann Turpin, so if you want to go and catch the replay after the stream, you can. Get up to speed on what we're doing here today. We're gonna add some shading to the speaker now, so. And I'm gonna start, I'm actually gonna copy and paste this again, re-merge them. And I'm just gonna get rid of this. Let's do it this way. Come on. Thank you, Corey, for sharing the links. You know, if you have any questions about what we're doing here, they're pretty far along in this whole process, so. I do need to add some sharper highlights and stuff on the thing. We're about an hour in, so we're gonna go for maybe another hour here. Thinking actually do this. This way. Do I use Adobe Photoshop? Sometimes. We've done some Photoshop. Have we done some Photoshop painting? I feel like we've done some Photoshop painting. And we could take this into Photoshop to add texture over top. If you've seen, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name. Kirk Wallace? It's a really old Adobe live stream. But Kirk Wallace does a lot of work in Illustrator that he then takes over to Photoshop to add texture, and I feel like that's a workflow that a lot of artists use. Or we could just add the texture in Illustrator after the fact. I kind of want to add an all-over texture to this, but we'll see. We're not there yet. We gotta finish out the shading and details on everything first. Looks nice. I'm actually going to copy and paste to bring this in just so I can have the same look and feel on this one. I'm going to do the same kind of a thing here. I should do more photos. You know, and I keep failing to mention this, and now it seems like a good time to bring it up, actually. I had a suggestion actually come from Voodoo Val. Gave me the suggestion, and I actually think it would be a really fun project, but you'll have to let me know what you think of it. She had sent me a message one day and was like, you should do a like donut anatomy type of a thing, right? Where you see like it's like a, I haven't really thought much farther than that, but like a cross section of a donut, like a donut anatomy diagram type of a thing. Maybe we can make that a plan for the new year. I don't know why I did this, actually. This should be darker. Oh, on the side, I think. And it should be lighter. Alright, hang on. This is a little bit of a tricky. Now I'm getting suggestions I see coming in for with a jelly-filled IV bag. Yeah. Hey Megan! Thanks for the... I agree. I have the chat popped out in the pop-out window, so I could totally do that. And Hamad UL, let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, is... oh, and Sarah's asked me to look up... yeah, I will look up Romain Tristram on Behance. I just looked at his website, which is very nice, because that's the first thing that came up, but I see his Behance down below. I will do a follow. Let's do that right now, actually. And Hamza, let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly as well, doing a wave. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I am following them already, so I must have seen their work somewhere. I don't know. I feel like maybe it... I don't know what. Maybe somebody on Adobe Live mentioned their work. Anyways, I was gonna do something and it totally escaped me. That's okay. It happens sometimes. Oh, what version of Photoshop? Hamad is asking. Let's take a look. Hamad UL. I'm on the latest. I keep all of my stuff up to date, so whatever the most recent. Looks like 25.3.1 is where I'm on for Photoshop. And then for Illustrator, I'm on 28.1. So. And those are updated as of 4 days ago. But generally speaking, if you are trying to use the tools, I'm not using anything like super new. But I would say in general, as long as you're on like the same like main version number, so version 28 for Illustrator and version 25 for Photoshop, you're probably good. To follow along with what I'm doing. But like I said, I'm not doing anything particularly complicated today. Alright, I'm gonna use this as my light color, and I'm gonna bring this down. That's actually looking much better now. I'm just trying to make a nice transition here. This side would be obviously more shadow. You can see this side, the side that's in the light is what we're seeing. I think I will make these both a little bit lighter. trying to decide if I want to make it slightly darker shadow down here. I do. Alright, and then I want to do one more thing here based on the light. And I have a note you'll notice about this too, which is adding a little bit of a cast shadow, since our light is mostly coming from the top left, and have a little bit of a cast shadow here. There we go. Peter's here. Welcome, Peter. And Gareth. Oh, hey, y'all. Hey, Gareth. Nice to see all of you folks this morning. Well, it's morning for me. I don't know what time it is for you all. You'll have to let me know. Just working on the stuff for Yoann Turpin. For those of you who've been joining, should look pretty familiar. Little cast shadow there. Looking pretty good. $7:15 a.m. Oh, you must be Mountain Time, Megan? I believe. I know all of the time zones. Oh, it's 3:30. So you are in. You must be in the UK as well, Peter. Maybe. Oh, you're in Nigeria. I see that on your profile. Okay, that makes sense. Following the time zones. $2:15 in the UK. Okay, I was an hour off on that one. Oh, Peter, you have some very nice work in your profile. If anybody gets a chance to go check out Peter's work, be sure to go check it out. Looks like you do a lot of marketing work. 3:13 here as well. Yes, if you follow like the vertical line across the globe, that makes sense that you're in the same time zone. I can't recall what that is exactly. Annika saying Monday morning Jack stream. Yes. Welcome, Annika. Yeah. I'm doing a couple of morning streams this week because I will not be streaming next weekend because it's a holiday. Holiday time to do the holiday things. So I hope you all have a great holiday. If I don't see you on Wednesday, I'll be doing another 8 a.m. Wednesday stream another 8 a.m. stream on Wednesday. So if I don't see you, have a happy holiday and a great start to your year. Oh, speaking of great start to the year, while I have all of you here, I will be doing a set of challenges. Are you all hyped? I'm hyped. I haven't done a set of challenges in so long. I'll be doing a set of challenges in, there'll be the first set in January. So, yay! I'm so excited. I can't wait. Yeah, it should be fun. I do have an idea. I do know generally what I'm doing, so I won't spoil it for you. But if there's anything, as always, if there's anything in particular that you want to see, or if you want to go over, let me know, and I can find a way to work it into the plan. Peter said, I would love to join. Yes, go and follow. So if you go to, first of all, if you follow if you watch Adobe Live, they're going to be on Adobe Live on the YouTube and Behance channel, but if you go to behance.net/challenge/illustrator, that's where you can join the challenges. You should get notified when they happen if you sign up on that page, hopefully. But they're going to be a little bit of a different format, and it should be a fun time. Annika wants to know if we get sneaks. I don't know. I don't know if I can sneak yet because I have to wait for my everything to get approved. So maybe not today, but maybe Wednesday. If not, it'll be next week. I have to wait until they get. I don't want to like tell everybody what they are and then plans get changed. So I can do a little sneak once I find out 100% that that's what we're doing. But I'm excited either way. I get to hang out with you guys. I love doing the challenges. I think they're so much fun. And I'm super pumped for the new set and the new year. It should be a good time. Annika say, me too, your challenges are always so fun and cute. Thank you. I'm very excited. Much excited. Okay, so we got our speakers in. They're looking pretty good. I'm not gonna make any. Oh, you know what? Actually, we didn't add the sharper highlights onto these. I need to do a little bit more clean up here. Just a bit more. I need to get some sharper highlights on this side here. And I'm gonna do that using an offset path. I'm glad you all like my challenges. I do work very hard on them to try and accommodate the stuff that you all want to learn about. So I think that's good. I'm not gonna add a highlight on the other side. Alright, and then I need to bring this actually. Where is that? Let's go out. Here we go. Okay. Okay. We're gonna cut this. Okay, we need to do the same thing kind of on some of these as well. It's looking a little sad in comparison. Hope saying this is amazing. Thank you so much, Hope, and welcome. Feel free to ask any questions that you have about what I'm doing as well. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do the last time, and I totally forgot, and that was add the sharper highlights to this. These are like hard plastic corners, and so they need to have like harder highlights on them. That's what I was gonna do. Alright. Go. Oh, everyone piled in while I was gone. Yeah, welcome back, Jane. I hope you got your computer trouble sorted. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Go. You know what, maybe this needs to just be... Okay, there we go. Line. There we go. And this needs to be a little bit... Trying to replicate that hard plastic look. Let's zoom out. Looks pretty good from a distance. I think it works. What in the world? Oh, I don't want to do that. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I group this. I also don't know. Fix this too. I don't like the way this looks. There we go. Oh, that's a little too much. Now it's looking goofy. Okay. There's that. I'm probably just gonna make them all the same and then I'll slightly change them after the fact. And you'll see what I mean in a sec. Like, let's do this. No, I'm not gonna do that. Come on. That's looking better. I'm gonna lighten this one up just a little bit more. So we can place them down here. It's better already. Okay, I also need to add all of the stuff onto the amp as well, I just realized. Or the head, I should say. I think that there's supposed to be like a control panel up there. I'm gonna have to look up a reference of an amp again. Let's see. Amp. I need some knobs at the top. And switches. But mostly knobs. Alright, I think I have them on my sketch layer still. So I can just grab some things. From here we're gonna need this for sure. And probably this guy as well. And let's see. Looks like just knobs. Oh, I have some more up here. I think I also need might need to make a new one potentially. Let's see. Like a switch type of a thing. Which would be pink, lighter, and And then there's like a bit of highlight. You know what's a handy little tool when you're trying to select stuff like this, that I think people sleep on a bit, and now I can't find it, is the lasso tool. Lasso. There we go. That you just kind of drag to select what you want. Gosh, I lost it again. There it is. We're making like the ramp of the switch here. And then there will be a little bit little switch. It doesn't need to look like, as long as it gives the impression of what we want this to be, like this is something that you push down. That's the most important part. I don't know if it's my end, but I don't see the schedule section on Behance Live anymore. Yeah, they keep changing that page. Let me take a look. No, there's no schedule there anymore. You are correct. Although, actually, you know what? Alessandra, also, hello, Alessandra. And Michelle! Alessandra and Michelle are joining. Alessandra, it might just be because there's a holiday break, and so there is no schedule currently. Adobe Live won't actually be back until January. So, I mentioned earlier that I'll be doing the first set of challenges in January, Illustrator challenges. Which is very exciting, and you should come do them. But they might just not have the schedule up because they're not live for the next, I think, at least the next 2 weeks. Oh, I take that back. Yeah, no, they're not live the next 2 weeks, and then the week of January 1st, Ryan's doing an offset week. So, that's probably why there's no schedule yet. Little holiday break. Alright, grab all of this. Let's go back to this guy. In here. Ooh, way too big. I need to make sure scale strokes and effects are turned on. Otherwise it's gonna be way too big. And I think no outline is needed. And we need to flip these. And then we need to rotate these around. Working on it, Michelle. You know what? I need to move this too. Probably so many easier ways I could have done this, but here we are. Okay, that looks good. I actually really like the pink on that too. Worked out nice. Alright, let's go. I need 2 of these. 2 of these. I'm just taking an average look at things here. Alright, now I'm gonna just do... Come on. I'll distribute on these. Start with this. Okay, let's see. Oh, right. Oh, looks good. You can see that the perspective on this one's correct. I need to go and edit this. which shouldn't be too hard. I just need to recopy it and stuff, so. Barbara saying, looks like I better watch the repeat of this. Fell back to sleep. Oh no. Yeah, we've made a lot of progress. We're so close to having this, like, done. Honestly. Lots of details. I do want to make this a little bit, be a little shiny. You need to add, like, I need to unify the lighting a bit and add, like, cast shadows and stuff. Like the, this is gonna be in shadow from that lamp. Or the head above it. So I'm just gonna do where is it? Pathfinder. Where did I move you to? Here you go. As you do. This or this. Let's take this and extend it out. And we're gonna do a Pathfinder merge and then divide. Alright, I'm gonna grab this. Merge everything, put this in front, join, select everything, and then divide. And then I'm going to get rid of all this. Now I'm going to make this darker. Yeah, that looks more correct. And then I also need to grab, and I'll probably just do it this way. General shape here. And this, you put underneath the amp. I'm gonna need to edit that. A little bit to the left. That's too much. Since my lighting is kind of like to the front and to the left. So. And we'll need to have something similar over here. This one's going to be a little tricky because we've got the light source here that we need to contend with. So I'm actually going to go here. I'm going to paste this in front group. I'm gonna isolate this group. Expand appearance. Expand. Merge everything down. Oh, you didn't merge here. There we go. Alright, and then we're gonna need to have a break in the center. How do I want to do this? I might do this with no opacity mask, so I'm gonna isolate this path. No, I don't want an ingredient to that. Oh my gosh. Interesting that it didn't actually keep any of that. Okay. There we go. Grays in the inside of a opacity mask, by the way, are like lower transparency because black conceals and white reveals. So I'm using, it's hard to see here, but I've got a white box and I've got you know, grays essentially. So now when I go out of this, you can see that my shadow has a bit of a transition that kind of matches my ignition there. See, this could probably be a little bit lighter. That looks good. Didn't have my glasses on and that said Yoann Turpin. I haven't done anything with the text yet, other than like picking some fonts and getting it kind of in there. I need to figure out what I'm doing with that, and particularly the one that's kind of over the planet, how we're gonna style that. So, that's on my to-do list. Which is somewhere, wherever I put it. Or it's just gone. Rest in peace. That's okay. I still remember what we all need to do. So. Mostly the text. I need to add some, fix the perspective of the buttons in the background. And just kind of finish getting everything looking like it's all united together. Speaking of, I'm gonna copy and paste this, move it over a little bit. This is gonna be kind of a pain, but we'll do it. So I have to, like, in order to get a bit of a cast shadow on this, I'm gonna need to make a compound path out of all of this, and then cut my... I'll show you in a minute. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute to get there. I'll show you. We've got our two shadows. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna group these. Paste this. Go into this group. Oh shit. Stroke. I'm gonna merge all of this down. We're not gonna merge all of this down. We need to delete this out. And now merge it down. Nope. Still got one. Something in here. Should be correct. Let's see. Where are you stuck on? I'm trying to understand where it's getting. Is that fine? That's it. Found it. Okay, now you can see I've got the, like, structure here. We're gonna make this white. And we're gonna grab both of these and make another mask. And paste it here, and now you should be able to see. This whole thing needs to be... Still not operating. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Make a compound path. Make a mask. Place them in front of. There we go. So now my shadow's only gonna fall over the scaffolding. See that? I don't have anything falling over the background. Do a save. Alessandra's gotta go, have a meeting to attend. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, we're just about done. We're got like 3 minutes left in the stream, so that might be it for today. I need to do I lost my notes, but it's not a huge deal. You can also go back in your file history if you don't know. Here, let me show you this. I'm going to show you a little trick. If I can get there fast enough. Okay, so I'm loading up my Creative Cloud. I'm going to go to my files. Okay. Okay, so I'm in my files. Here, I'm going to open up this file. It's going to open up this view here, and there's a little timeline option, and I can scroll down to December 9th. And we can actually open this version here. No, I don't want to revert to it. Alright, hang on. I'm going to make a copy of this file. Duplicate. Okay, so I made a copy of it. Open up the copy. Hopefully it copies the history. Okay, that's okay. I thought that making doing this makes a copy by itself, but that's okay. I'd like to open you now. Oh my gosh, so many problems. Well, I'm just gonna copy my notes down since I can see them. Come on. Oh my gosh. No. I'm gonna write my notes down before we get any farther. We also need to add add chords throughout. Okay. These are all my notes. They're gonna go on my text layer. We're gonna save it. And that's gonna be it for the stream because it's now 10:02. Yay. Alright, I can deal with the conflict files. I'll just copy these into the other one. Stian made it at the end. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Stian. I'm signing off. But hopefully you'll be able to join us for the Discord hangout in an hour if you're feeling better, yeah. Stian says thanks. I've been at work today, even so been good getting out of the house. Yeah. I'm glad you're at least on the mend. Oh, I didn't realize we had some folks over on YouTube. That's the only downside of doing the pop-out chat, is you can't actually say hi. Truler and Lovesick over on YouTube, thanks for joining. Sorry I didn't get to see your comments. Because if you don't know, I stream over on YouTube and on Twitch as well at the same time. So Anyways, thank you all for hanging out with me today. We're gonna work on this again on Wednesday. We should be able to get it over the finish line. I'll probably fix those buttons off stream. Those, like, the buttons in the background and perspective. If not, we'll do it on stream if I don't get to it. But the last things we need to do are adding those chords, just kind of doing an overall, making sure that we're happy with the lighting, and figuring out the text style, and then deciding what we want to do about the texture. So that's everything that's left to do on this. But the main elements, Sean is over on YouTube and over on Twitch now. There's really not much left to do on this. It's looking pretty good. Pleased with the way that the speakers turned out and everything, so that's gonna be it for now. I'll be back on Wednesday at 8 a.m. again, if y'all, 8 a.m. Eastern time, 8 to 10 a.m. Eastern time this week. Like I said, not gonna be streaming this upcoming weekend, so doing a couple during the week, especially since Adobe Live is off this week. I figured it might be nice to have at least a couple of streams happening during the week, so. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Shout out to the mods, Corey, and I don't know if Nick's here. Nick's probably, it's too early for Nick. But go check out the links in the description. I've got links to the mods, Corey and Nick, Odari, and Bliss, and all the fun projects that they do, so be sure to support them, as well as links to Yoann Turpin, who we're creating this art for, and who lets me stream his music. If you didn't know, you can always find at the top here the name of the song that's playing, so if you're ever curious. But if you go and check out those links that I shared, you can listen to Yoann's music or find any of those songs that are up there. But also thank you to everybody who just joined and hung out. Oh, Annika. We had a couple of live streamers. We had Annika and Sean are both live streamers, and Umacorn. Annika, Sean, and Umacorn are all live streamers here on Behance, so be sure to support them. But also, thank you to everybody who joined. Alejandro, Annika, Arshia, Ashrafal, Barbara, Corey, Darshana, Alessandra. Oh, Alessandra is also a streamer here on Behance. Can't forget. Farhats, Gareth, Gunjan, Hamad, Hamza, Hope, Jane. Jane's also a streamer here on Behance. I don't know. Jane, you usually stream in the mornings, I feel like, which is probably the afternoons for you. Kevin, Megan, Michelle, Peter, Sarah, Sean, Stian, and Umacorn. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. If I don't see you on Wednesday, I hope you have a great holiday and a great start to the new year. If you are interested in learning more about Illustrator, we are going to have a set of Illustrator challenges in January, and as soon as I find out that we'll say topics that I have submitted, as soon as I find out that, you know, any of that's gotten approved, I can give you a little sneak about what we're working on. So, all right, I will hopefully see some of you on Wednesday. If not, happy holidays. All right, bye everyone.